All right, I'm back. This is RMEpoxyArt, and I am going to do a new piece. It's going to be a 12 by 24 piece canvas on wood, and I'm going to do an alcohol ink this time. And you never know how it's going to turn out. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but you have to admit it is unique. No two are alike. Uh, I've got these posted on SD. I've also posted pictures on Facebook, but right now the only place you can really purchase them is through SD, so sorry about that. But hopefully I'll be opening up new avenues. I just released a video. I did a bunch of coasters. And this is off the remnants of my epoxy. They've got cork backing now, so they're ready to go out in the public. I'm selling 4 for $10. None of them are the same. None of them are the same color. None of them are matching. That's what makes this type of work unique. And so you can have 4 little pieces of artwork in your house that you can set your beer on. In fact, right now I've got my own little coaster. Whoops, sorry. Got my own little coaster. I set my own little beer on because I do enjoy craft beer. It just helps make things go by faster, quicker, and more enjoyable. This is a craft beer made locally in New Mexico. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I will tell you that it's called a Blood Orange Double Wit. You can do your own research and find out where I got it. I love craft beer. I have been a brewer. I've done my own brewing at home. I actually owned a business at a time doing it. It's a lot of hard work. And, well, that's where I'll leave it. Those who make craft beer, it's hard work. And I appreciate their effort. And now that there's so many craft brewers out there, I don't even make my own beer anymore. I just let somebody else do it, and I enjoy the results. Now, I've always been an artist of one type or another. What was it, 3rd grade? I won a competition, and a poster competition, and this will tell you how old I was. I won the competition, took 1st place. The grand prize was $5. Man, that was big bucks down there. I was able to go to a 5 and dime store when they existed, and I bought all kinds of toys with that $5. I had a blast, so that tells you how old I was, or how old I am now. But I enjoy doing the epoxy artwork. It's something I picked up, just this last year, and I'd like to share it. I've got a lot of my pictures posted, and so you can take advantage of. If you're interested in getting one, you can get one. As for the coasters, how that's going to work is they're selling 4 for $10. First come, first serve. I threw them on the floor, just picked them up randomly. So, that way you just got random pieces that come in. One of them, I have written some information on the back. If you get that coaster, you get a free piece of artwork, and I will ship it to you for free. It is yours. But you have to get that coaster. You have to take a picture of it, back and front, send it to my email address at RMEpoxy Gmail. Okay. Rewind. RMEpoxyArt at gmail.com. I get that email from you. You give me your address. I will wrap it up and I will mail it off to you ASAP so you can hang it on your wall, set it on your table, whatever you want to do. And it'll be a piece of your choice. I've got these pictures posted. Take a picture of the one that you want and send it to me my email. And what I will do is later on, I will post this information publicly so that nobody knows, or nobody will think that this is a scam. I love doing these little coasters because I hate to waste epoxy, and it's a lot of beauty, and it's something that you can really enjoy. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a piece of artwork. I'm going to use alcohol inks. So I'm going to pause for a second. Let me see if I can do that. Can I do that? Do I have the technology? Nope, doesn't look like it. Sorry, my smartphone is not so smart. I've kind of screwed things up with my last video or two. So I guess you just have to sit through it. All right, so let's get my gloves on. Let's get some epoxy going. I think I'm going to use 6 ounces on this one. Actually, no, let's don't use 6 ounces. Let's go 5 ounces because I am going to be using alcohol inks. I am going to use some acrylic white as my base color because it really makes those inks stand out cool. All right, so let's get the epoxy out. I'm going to need 2.5 ounces. Once again, this stuff is like really slow, the epoxy itself, so take your time. And I'm going to go up to 2.5 ounces. These cups have measurements on them, which makes it really easy to work with. Yeah, I go slow because the stuff has to level out on its own. And then I'm going to warn you. There we go. We're settling in at 2.5 ounces. I'm just going to warn you, it gets a little boring with this mixing. If I get a good edit program, I might just go ahead and edit that out. But so far, I'm not having a lot of success with the YouTube editing, so I'm old. It's kind of hard to teach an old dog new tricks. You know what I mean? All right, so I'll try to entertain you a little bit while I'm doing this mixing. 2 minutes of mixing. I'll try to count it in my head. But anyway, I'm in New Mexico, Farmington, New Mexico, and I've been a tradesman all my life. Electrician, industrial, commercial, and it's not an easy trade. A lot of people think being an electrician is easy, but no, not really. So, but you know what? You need tradesmen. A banker can't come and unplug your toilet. A banker can't come and fix your light in your house. A banker can't mow your lawn. A banker doesn't make your clothes. There's a lot of things that rich people can't do for you. So I have a lot of respect for people that work hard and provide a physical service for everybody. And so my hat off at those individuals. And I'll tell you, the most underrated people, it's got to be a laborer, because they get stuck with all the dirty tasks. But I'll tell you something, if it wasn't for them, a lot of things wouldn't happen and we'd have a very unpleasant life. So, just to give you some of my insight as to dealing with the trades, whether you're a cook, a dishwasher, you mow lawns, clean houses, you work for the city, keeping our streets going, you know, any of these people that work hard to make our life a little bit easier, I have a strong appreciation for them. Because once again, there's not a banker out there that can do it for us. And let me tell you, if it wasn't for these people out there making the money, the bankers wouldn't have a job. And sometimes your investors and whatnot, they wouldn't have a job. And so a lot of people just think too much of these guys that make millions and millions and billions of dollars. Because I'll tell you, if something disastrous was to happen, a tradesman is going to help you survive because they know how to get things done. You get a banker out in the woods, him and the bear will be sharing the same spot. Let's put it that way. So yeah, yep. If it wasn't for us, the world wouldn't turn. So hats off to you guys. And even housewives, come on. You got to admit, housework is a lot of work. Especially if you got kids. Oh my goodness. Hats off to y'all too. So I have a lot of appreciation for all of you out there that work hard, sweat, and get things done, because the world would not spin without you. No matter what politicians say, no matter what rich people say, without you guys, the world would not spin. Thank you very much. So hang in there. All right. I think I've done too much talking, and I think my epoxy's about ready. It clears up. I always scrape it off the sides. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm going to be using strictly ink. And so this is going to get nothing but white acrylic, this whole thing, and spread on the canvas, and then the ink will go on top. So once again, shake it up. Oh yeah. Here we go. Whee, lots of acrylic. All right. I'm not going to thin this with alcohol because I need it to stay on the canvas. I'm going to mix it up again. There we go, getting that acrylic mixed up in there. I'm going to make this first layer really, really thin. So I want it to stick. Okay, there we go. There we go. Whoops. Keep it in the cup. Pour it on the canvas. I'm going to leave a little bit in the cup. So if I want to do something extra. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to heat this up because I want it to stay on the canvas. I don't want much flow out of it. Whoops. Getting carried away there. Using my glove to spread it. Some people use trials. I don't know. I like the hands-on. I like to feel the art. Get it all along the edge. If it drips a little bit, that's cool because you get to show your friends that it is a unique piece. They see it dripping off the backside and they're like, wow, yeah, that is real. That's not no picture or anything like that. Yeah. Or a print. A lot of prints out there. You know, I enjoyed concerts when I was growing up, and I used to take posters home and hang them up. T-shirts, things like that. And I'm not going to tell you whose concerts I went to because then I'd really be dating myself. Yeah. But you know what's crazy? My kids loved it because I used to keep that music around the house. The next thing I know, I'd be missing cassettes or I'd be missing, you know, CDs. I'm like, hey, where'd my stuff go? All right, there's a little piece right there, but you know what? That adds some class to it. All right. Now I am going to hit it with the heat gun just to get the bubbles out. Got my paper towel. Just wipe my fingers off because I've gotten enough epoxy on my heat gun. In fact, look at that. See, it's got a nice coating of epoxy on there. In fact, the button only goes one way now. It's stuck the other direction. Alright, that's good for me. Now, I have these alcohol inks that I made for myself a while back. And I'm just going to go crazy with them. And what I'm going to do is I'll just spread it out. Let's go with the... I'm going to go with this blue-green. I'm just going to put spots everywhere. Yeah. Oh, I just love how that sells out. Crease these cells. It's incredible. So I'm done with that one. Let's go with regular green. Ta-da, da-da-da-da. And it doesn't matter if you cross your colors, because they mix and do their own thing. Done with that one. Let's get some blue in there. How's that? Yeah. This is some real blue. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, boom, boom. Right back there. Oh, look at that. That is incredible. That is selling up like crazy. All right, some red. Gotta have some red. So we just red. Good base color. Got some purple here. Oh, look at that. That is just awesome. Over here too. See, I just love alcohol inks. Purple. I'm gonna like spray this on in lines. There we go. Looks like a big giant worm from Dune. Yeah. It's a shame nobody's ever been able to make a real successful one. Okay. I've got just a tad of yellow. I'll do the same thing with it. Bam! And there goes the yellow. Now I do have two colors left. It's a brown and a smoky black. And I don't know if I want to do that because we already have a lot of color developing. You got some brown there from those mixing. It looks a little black right there. You know what? Maybe. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. So you know what? I'm calling it quits. That was how easy this was. I'm not even going to put a heat gun to it. I'm going to stick it underneath my table and just let it develop. Let me get these. You know what? I'm going to take these coasters, move them off to the side. I'm going to move this back so we can watch it develop. And I'm going to go ahead. Whoops. The coasters fell off the chair. Darn! I hate when that happens. That is awesome development. I like that. Okay. Move this back here. I got these little pyramids that I like to use. Get my beer out of the way. No, epoxy is not good for drinking, so stay away from that. We'll put that right there. There. And there. And let it develop in the background. And we will do some coasters using the alcohols. I don't know if these will be ready in time for me to release them, but they won't be part of the original package. Sorry to say. But I think I'm going to do the same thing. White. Let's get us some little tabletops out. I like to use these because they're cheap. Disposable. Alright. Coasters. Back here. I think I've got enough white left over that we can do all of these. Whoops, two. So, move that out. Put a little bit there. A little bit there. 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 Spread it around. I'll use my finger to spread it around. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. One. Except for I think I will put just a tad more. Make it a little thicker. Tad more there. Tad more right there. I think the rest of them got plenty. So, whoops. There's two under there. Tried to sneak by me, did you? Yeah, thought you were good, huh? I caught you. talk to things like they're animate. I'm sorry if I start doing this stuff out of the screenshot. I apologize, that's my bad. Okay, that's spread. Spread this out a little bit. There we go. Get the edges. Yeah, if you ever do this stuff, make sure you wear gloves, because I'll tell you, the stuff is a pain in the butt to get off. And once again, you got to use alcohol and not the household stuff. You got to get the 91% to get it off, because that's what it takes. All right. Here we go. I think I'm going to have to make more room for some additional ones, because I still got white left. If you've been paying attention, you can still see developing. I mean, it just keeps going. It's amazing what alcohol will do with epoxy. Just incredible. I'm gonna move that back there. I'm gonna slide this over. Whoops, almost. Oop, did. Blew that one. Here we go, get that back up. Boom. 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 Yeah, I guess I'll set up some more. There's one. Right there. Yeah, a little bit more. And I think I'll spread this out a little bit. All right, I'm done with that. Spread this out. Yeah. All right, so take my towel, my paper towel, wipe off. I'm gonna hit these briefly with the heat gun. You can see little bubbles, and heat gun gets rid of them like boom, like that. All right, so, hey, uh-oh, let me go check the door. Probably just the postman. I got a poodle that likes to be on watch. All right, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. I'm not gonna get too carried away, because I want room for all the other colors. Let's go with the green. 2, boom, 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 boom. All right, look at that. Oh man, I love that. Let's go with the blue. Hey, come on, dog, settle down. I'm not getting broke into. And you know what? You just do what you feel. You don't have to get all crazy and everything like that. Let's see here. Let's go with red. This one got kind of left out, so I'm going to hit it 3 spots. I'm going to put 1. All right, we hear you. Hey, calm down. You're interrupting, you dirty dog. Put one right there. Put another one there. 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 Yeah, and just crisscross your colors. It's like awesome. I got the brown. I'm going to use the brown this time. Boom, 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 Boom. 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 Yeah. Let's see what else do we got here we can do. I'm going to go with, yeah, I got to make some yellow. I'm running out of yellow. Look at that. That is, oh, come on. I got to put some more yellow right there. There we go. Yeah, you can just get all kinds of crazy on this. And this time, I think I'll go ahead. I'm not going to be prejudiced. I'm just going to go ahead and use some black. Because it's one of the unsung heroes. Actually, I do like using a lot of black in my epoxy. You've probably seen how dark some of my drawings are, or paintings, whatever you want to call them. So anyway, that's it. I'm just going to let them set and develop. Thank you for joining me in this session of RMEpoxyArt. Yes, it's fun. Yes, the poodle is noisy. Anyway, check it out on YouTube. Check it out on SA. Check it out on No English Major again. Facebook. So I'll post this on YouTube and throw some stuff your way. Once again, remember, got those coasters, and one of them will get you a free piece of art. Have a good one. Signing off. Thank you. Oh yeah, by the way, if you go to Facebook, like and subscribe. Thanks.